The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Just gave the game here to Chase Brown. They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time.
48-yard line.
Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
And run again. Just to set him home quickly and drop down a 10-yard gain. Juju breaks with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that, and it's softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
11. Stop!
Burrow out of the shotgun. Looks great fly to the air, but the problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
It's now third down.
It's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Trying to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Stop!
On third down, here's Burrow. Right to the top by Higgins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's money down. And nice to see the roll of the dice and continue the series.
He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in the RPO situations. It's safer, call it a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion will.
11 MT. 11 MT.
Give on second, here's Brown. Going down into the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On first down, here's Burrow. It's on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
2nd and 3 now.
11 mighty. Here we go. Wide 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Burrow to the ground. couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
McPherson's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
That's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Ready.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He'll scurry forward for a pick of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw behind the sticks. Really create some indecision there defensively.
Cougar 19.
Second down carry for Achane. He won't be able to get past the line. Very quickly, Brock. They're facing third down to begin this ballgame.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
19, target, 19, count to 60, count to 60. Dragon 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Air down on 3rd. Next to Kevin Brown's left side. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of
Goes for 32 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Cougar 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
Achane running right. That one good for a handful as it brings up second down. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it second down, well inside a field goal range.
18.
Let's stick with Achane. They're cobbled together a yard there. And that's it for the Kyle Van Noy.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go. Press all 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Well, play action. Here's Willis. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It's touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. Now it's 4th down. So they take their shot to the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Come on. 60 by 6. Nothing, 19. 19 Lion. Panther in the Buffalo 18.
Lewis in the pistol. He's got it to his left back. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
First down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready.
Throwing on first down. Willis caught. He's up in and out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk of going out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
70 Timberwolf. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's a chance from the middle. Not much space available there. Maybe two. Brings up third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film on all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
Third down run from A-Chan. And he's dropped just short of
I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
On the set.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
19 shot. Bronco 80.
Flying for it, it's A-Chan. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. It's a turnover on down near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Stop.
He's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Run right there. That kind of feels like you missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
180. What is that? Stop.
Burrow from the gun. His defense's 3rd sack of the game.
A 5-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 11.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
Here we go. 11. 180.
It's Burrow from the end zone. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
Results.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. In his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. This punt out of bounds on the fly. Right for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
60 easy. Here we go. Mustang Knight, Cowboy 80. Get up.
It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Alert! Alert! Let go!
A-Chan again on 2nd. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
First down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 18 cop, Cowboy 80!
A-chain. Big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting better on that line. Offense to the line for second down.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Warriors 70. 70 Red. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
You send a receiver in motion right.
Ready!
Willis looking to throw. Gets it through the middle. As it gets really through the middle as he's brought down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions. Come 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, right?
The play fake now. Willis to throw. Buying some time right. Built up this one off to his right. He's going to be taken down to the 8-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
First and goal, Miami.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These two or three QBs, they're a nightmare.
79 Broncos.
In the red zone now. That's the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, ready.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
18 Rodway. 18
Second half begins with a runaway A-chain. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on the play.
The Dolphins ball
I
carrier.
think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And leave some shuffled around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on second.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Let go.
They'll go play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit for it, but it's incomplete.
Intended for 2
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third
Ready,
and
set.
long.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Mustang, trap 50. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
In motion left is Atwell.
Go.
Willis now, third down. They drop this down to A-chain. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 7.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
There's A-chain up the middle. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
The play is a
And what a
turnover
battle of
on
wills we
down.
just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a
Here we
front.
go.
Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop and playing the same guessing game that defenses are in those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That's how Jimmy did a terrific job.
Here we go, here we go.
That outlet.
180. Stop.
Is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 10. Dolphins Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Malik Washington. This makes it up to the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Viking,
Jalen White gets it for the first time. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the off the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger.
Throwing out to the left. Giving him a quick pass, but not quick enough. Responds of his loss. Offensive line fast.
18.
Brings up 3rd down.
18. Hot Dragon 65. Mustang 19. Steady.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Buys time. Rolling right. He's got it deep downfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. Is it Dolphins 1st down?
Let's go now. 77, 60, 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Keep the running back in motion.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, right?
Working from the gun. It's Willis. He's got to take it down a yard shy of the 25. Making 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Come on. Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Just out to his right. Now he takes it. He misses the football. But the Dolphins able to track that one down in coverage, so Crutch is at least momentarily averted. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Go.
Here's Willis to the air. He will not score. That demo set him up rock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Rig alert! Rig alert! Hut, hut.
Willis on the design run. There's the son of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front foot. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next run.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
19 tight. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
Now go and play action. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Bengals with it, 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Bigs 13, 11 MT, 12, 12, 12. That.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Looking at what the defense got to. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The screen to the running back. this one in 36-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
On one, ready?
And the Bengals
12.
first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shot.
He's going to be stopped down. 3-yard pickup on first down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and
On one, ready?
7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's get set. Wide 80. Wide 80, hot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25.
Dolphins nothing. Evan McPherson to
Here's
kick off
McPherson
for
on the handle of the kickoff. Washington now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on eventful efforts.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Left in 19. Top 50. 70 ring. 10. 18 Cardinal. 18. Ready.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. He's got to push one deep down the right. Inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
It's a gain of 57.
Hurry.
Offense in the hurry up here.
The Dolphins first down. A 57-yard gain. First down, Miami.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Bronco 80.
Away from the pistol. It's right. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12.
Temple. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 average. 60 average.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Loose in the pistol. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Patterson able to connect on the goal after. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
17. Dolphins 7.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something
11.
bold. Could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for
180.
desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success every second. And you don't come up with that onside kick.
The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Brings up second
This
and
offense
9.
is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second
On
down.
2, ready?
After that drive starts with
11,
a very minimal gain.
Here we go. 11. Wide 80. 11, Thomas.
Out
Shot.
of the shotgun. Some trouble when the Dolphins get it. Sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
On the play.
I know the
Brings
scoreboard
up third
doesn't say
down.
it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Gun. Shot. 11, M. Can. 11. Start.
Third and long for him here. He rolls to his right. And they get to it on this one and take him down. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first. It stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10.
Ready.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Not Cougar. 7 Pirates. Ready?
They go play action. Here's Willis. He's on the deep to the left side. It's inside the 35. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them, and it's no good. So they get it back within one score at least, but can't make it a field goal game. That deficit still 4 points. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score, and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Bengals hand team does its job covering that kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Go. Start.
No toss. This is Brock. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They need more of those as they trail by a score.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals up by 4. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. 11. Hey, can. Start.
Good play fake. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of this one. Then brings up 3rd down.
On the throwaway.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watch your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Right 80. Right up. 11. Start.
Back to throw it. And put everything he's got behind it. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
On the jump ball.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The kick is off the mark. No good. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. But think of it this way. It's still a touchdown game. But instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
19 Chargers, 60 Bison. Cougar.
Those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
On 1, ready?
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Go. Start.
Now give. It's Brown headed right. Space ahead. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals capitalizing to add to their lead.
Is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly the cut for the run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
70 Lions. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 69, 19, Mustang, 19, 79 Broncos. Steady.
Gun snap now to Willis. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. They got second down.
Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35 with second and 10.
Panther Street. Dragon 60. Here we go. Here we go. 19 charges.
Willis. Dolphins will hurry it
up. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. 70 ranges.
Here he is to throw. That's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, they step up the aggression needed. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
19 tight. 19 tight. Scoop.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is rejected. He knocks the throw away, forcing a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th.
11 MT.
And now it's all
11
about
MT.
the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On the inside gear. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Fight hard! What was that? What was that? Are you kidding me?
So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title.